This is your Donaldsville Elementary announcements.
Good morning, Donaldsville. This is Mrs. Strader broadcasting live from Donaldsville Elementary. Today is Tuesday, March the 11th, 2014. Welcome to our substitutes today, Mrs. Hughes and Mrs. Johnson. We have some birthdays to celebrate. They are all folks that have birthdays over spring break. And since we won't be here, we wanted to make sure we got them on the news. So first we have Cameron. Cameron, when's your birthday?
The 26th.
March the 26th. And how old will you be?
7.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Phil.
All right, you have a great birthday. Great way to celebrate it being on spring break. Then we've got Annabelle. Annabelle, when's your birthday?
March 26th.
And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Emerson.
And how old are you going to be on March the 26th?
6.
All right, 6 years old on March the 26th. Sounds great. And then besides you, we've got Miss Lillian. Lillian, do you know when your birthday is? I think it's March the 28th. Does that sound right? Hey, who's your teacher?
Miss Bessie.
And how old are you going to be on March 28th?
6.
All right, happy birthday to you. A little early. You have a wonderful birthday as well, okay? All right, boys and girls, yesterday, first graders, you already heard about our Jump Rope for Heart, but our kindergartners, of course, weren't here, so I wanted to let you know. Kindergartners are going to be getting an envelope today to take home, and you can collect donations for the American Heart Association as part of our Jump Rope for Heart event. Right after spring break, when you come back, those first 2 days we have gym class, you're going to get to do jump roping in gym class for Jump Rope for Heart, so it'll be a lot of fun. But up until spring break, we're going to be collecting those donations. So you take home those donation envelopes. If you have somebody that you know, that has suffered from heart disease, you know how important it is that we have healthy hearts. To have a healthy heart, and we need to take care of our hearts, eat healthy foods, get exercise. And the American Heart Association knows that some people, no matter what they do, are just born with unhealthy hearts. So they do a lot of research to figure out ways to help us have healthy hearts, repair hearts that aren't healthy. So those donations that we collect will not only help us think about having healthy hearts and what we need to do, but it also helps support that research that the American Heart Association does. We've been partnered with the American Heart Association and doing Jump Rope for Heart for a lot of years here at Donaldsville, and it's a great organization to be involved with. Now, what we're going to do these next 2 weeks is we're also going to have a student share a special fact of the day for us about our hearts. So we have Adrian here. Adrian, could you share our heart healthy fact today?
Your heart is a hard worker. It pumps fresh blood to every cell in your blood body in less than 60 seconds.
Wow, that's pretty fast, isn't it? So every minute, your heart is pumping that blood all through our bodies. Wow. All right, Marcus, can you tell us what's for lunch today?
Spaghetti.
All right, it sure is spaghetti. And Braden, what about that weather?
Mostly cloudy.
All right, he was sharing some other nasty weather for later in the week, but we're going to forget about that. We're hoping that doesn't happen, Braden. Hey, he's been watching the weather. All right, now back to Jump Rope for Heart. I forgot to mention one thing. Boys and girls, it says right on your envelope that if you collect your first $5 donation, there's a little coupon that your parent is to fill out, and you bring it back, and we'll go ahead and give you your Quacky the Duck. Okay, so if you want to earn your first duck, hey, bring that coupon back, bring it to the office, and we'll take care of that for you. All right, spring pictures for our first grades in kindergarten. We have them spring pictures Wednesday and Thursday, but kindergartners, when you come back on Thursday, will be your spring picture day. Okay, some of our, do you know if it's upstairs or downstairs tomorrow, Mrs.
I didn't see
Mullins?
that.
Okay. Hey, teachers, I'm sure you'll share that with your students again, just a reminder of our spring picture days, again, for Wednesday and Thursday. All right, we've got some hot ticket winners. Let's get to them. Come on over. Tell us your name and your teacher's name.
Samantha from Mrs. Pond's class.
Super job, Samantha.
Madison from Mrs. Kibben's class.
Awesome job.
Kate from Miss Holmes.
All right, look up there and smile, Cade. Super job. All right, congratulations again to our hot ticket winners, boys and girls. It's hard to believe, but our next PBS reward is next week, right before spring break. And I told you before, it's Minute to Win It. Hey, later this week, we will have a couple of demonstrations. We'll show you some of our games on the news, okay? So look forward to that, but be working hard to earn your stamp days, your good days, your smiley face days, so that you can be at that next PBS reward. Thank you for joining us on another edition of the Donaldsonville News. Have a great day. Remember, we're all here to
Learn.